Shabbat Shalom. This coming Shabbat, we read the Torah portion of Vayetze, which finds Jacob running from his brother Esau, from whom he just recently stole the birthright, the blessing from his father Isaac that created him as the father of a nation. It begins with Jacob in this great vision of angels going up and down a ladder. But perhaps one of the most striking pieces of this vision is when Jacob comes to the realization that God is in this place, the place where he is, and he didn't know. It perplexes us. How could Jacob, the father of our people, receive this vision from God and know that God is in this place, but not realize it? How could God, who was so evident to Jacob, maybe more than most people outside of Moses, be there and have Jacob not realize that God's presence is there? Well, sometimes I think that we get in our own way. Jacob is afraid. Right now he's so afraid of his brother that fear is the emotion that dominates every moment of his day, every thought. The reality is this fear that Jacob has prevents him from knowing something so simple. In a moment where we look at it and say, of course God was there, Jacob can't know it. But the reality is that it's in Jacob's inability to know that God is there that I think we can find the most profound lesson. Right? And that lesson for us is that oftentimes we get in our own way. Oftentimes we're unable to see the things around us, the divine things, the loving things, the good things, because we are so in our own heads. We are so blocked by our own ideas and our own emotions that it prevents us from seeing a real picture. It, if you will, creates this cloud over our eyes that colors or confuses everything that we see. It's hard to break out, but Jacob does. And ultimately we know there's a reconciliation with his brother, but he breaks out as he recognizes the goodness in the world, as he recognizes God's presence. It's hard. But if Jacob can do it, I think the eternal lesson of this story is that we can all do it. We have to look up. We have to sometimes wipe our eyes and get rid of the clouds that block them to see what's around us and to truly realize the beauty, the goodness in the world. Shabbat Shalom.